एचडीएफसी बैंक की एक न्यूज आई थी, जिसमें चेयरमैन ने रिजाइन किया था विथ इमीडिएट इफेक्ट। और उसके कुछ रीजन दिए थे, तो वो हम एनालाइज करेंगे क्योंकि उसका डायरेक्ट इम्पैक्ट आ रहा है शेयर प्राइस पे, और वो 52 वीक्स लो पे आ चुका है। तो एक बार हम पहले कंपनी के हम रीजंस देखते हैं कि क्या रीजंस थे वहाँ पे रिजाइन करने के। तो ये अगर आप लेटर देखेंगे अंतनु चक्रवर्ती का, इज द रेजिग्नेशन लेटर। So he has joined the board in the May 2021, and the reason is there were certain happenings and practices within the bank over the last 2 years which were not in congruence with the personal values and ethics. So it means जो एच डी एफ सी बैंक की स्ट्रेटेजी थी, जो प्रैक्टिसेस थी, पर्सनल वैल्यू से मैच नहीं कर रही थी। बट यहाँ पे कोई भी अगर आप देखोगे, कोई मटेरियल रीजन नहीं था। मतलब कोई नॉन कंप्लायंसेस नहीं थे जो पॉइंट आउट किए गए, या कोई भी इश्यूज पॉइंट आउट नहीं किए गए कि क्या प्रॉब्लम्स थी, वो कुछ भी पॉइंट आउट नहीं किया गया। सिर्फ इट इज नॉट इन कंग्रेंस विद द पर्सनल वैल्यूज एंड एथिक्स। सो कुछ भी बैंक में प्रॉब्लम है क्या, वो हाईलाइट नहीं की गई है। सो अगर हम इसके बाद बैंक के बाद यहाँ पे आरबीआई ने भी एक क्लैरिफिकेशन दिया है कि व्हेन दे हैव गॉन थ्रू देयर रेगुलर assessment, HDFC Bank is a systematically important bank with the sound financials and professionally run board with competent management team. Basis a periodical assessment from RBI, there are no material concerns on record regarding its governance and content. The bank remains well capitalized. Financial position of the bank remains satisfactorily with the sufficient liquidity. And for the time being, RBI has approved the appointment of KK Mistry. The way the resignation have happened, it is happened with the immediate effect. So KK Mistry will be there for the time being. They appoint the another chairman. So the RBI has approved the KK Mistry who as an interim part-time chairman for 3 months till the time next chairman is hired. So we will just see through it whether there is any problem in the financials of the bank. So if we go through it, यहाँ पे अगर हम देखते हैं, they are having from in the last 10 years the bank has grown from 42,000 to 3,48,000 in the current year. The revenue has grown, and in the last 2 years also, if you see from 1,70,000 to 3,48, it's almost double. And if you see the profits sort of also have been consistently growing. There is no problem in net profit or profit before tax or operating margins. So if you see, the bank is growing at consistently 21%, 22%, 35% of sales growth. Similar growth is given in the profits also. So there is no problem in the financials, in the revenue, in the profits. And if you see the shareholding pattern also, so this was before the merger of HDFC Bank and HDFC Limited. So here the promoters have gone to zero because both banks have got merged together. And if you see the shareholding pattern, there was 17%, 16%, 18%. Now it has been 15%. So entire shareholding is with FIIs and DIs, which are very strong uh, promoters, which are strong shareholders, I will say. They influence the decision making, and they are holding 85%. Only 15% is with the public, which is considered as the weaker shareholding pattern because they are distributed in numbers. So if we see fundamentally, there is no problem in the bank. And if we see the share price have came down significantly. You see, यहाँ से it has gone to here. Just just see, share prices came 25% from this lifetime high. But if you see, there is highest ever profit going on, highest ever profit, highest ever revenue on a yearly basis. And if we see on a quarterly basis, it is highest ever revenue and highest ever profits. We have never earned this much profits, but the price have came down at the lowest ever. So if you see in last, this price was there in the month of June 2024, almost 2 years ago. But in 2 years, the bank has grown significantly. 2 years ago, the profits were about 1 lakh 70 at 2 lakh 83 revenue, and the profit was 46,265, which is currently at 77. So if we see in last 5 years, the share price have not grown, only 1%, but the revenues and profits have consistently grown. So if we see in last 5 years, the share price is at the same level which was there in February 2021, but the business is growing at 22%. So there's no problem as per fundamentally. So whenever negative news comes up, so it creates an opportunity. So whatever negative was there, whatever issues were there, and even because of the current global scenario which is going on because of war, the share prices have came down. Even of this type of quality companies, large cap companies, blue chip companies have came down, but the business have not been impact. So maybe basis this we can analyze whether if we are holding it, we don't need to panic. If it's a good stock, the fundamentals are not their problem. Even if the chairman has resigned, but those reasons were not related to the bank. They were related to personal values, and the resigning chairman have not highlighted any issue, and the RBI have also assured that the bank is domestically systematic important, it's well capitalized, financial position is good, and we have also seen कि यहाँ पे कोई financial positioning, there's no problem. Hope it will help. Thank you so much.